Hi everyone, it's Tonya, and I was over at Walmart waiting for some prescriptions and ran over to the photo section and found these little 4x6 photo pages that there's 10 in a pack, and they're basically just sheet protectors for a 4x6 photo. So I was looking at them, they're like 50 cents for a pack of 10. So I thought, I'm going to make me a mini album out of those. So this is what I came up with. I wanted to show you guys. Literally, this is like the simplest mini album I have ever done in my life. It took me about 2 hours to put together. And the majority of the supplies in here came from the Melody collection from Prima, which is the new collection. And this stack had like a ton of paper. Had 48 sheets in here, and this is all that's left. I've used it on several projects, and this was, you know, just some of my favorites in here. The outside paper is the Flights of Fancy paper, which coordinates really well with this paper collection. And of course, I used some of my vintage trinkets from Marion that she sent me. And I have a little Tim Holtz swivel clasp, some Prima lace, and little blings over here on the side. All of these. I'm getting into making these little swivel clasps now. Thank you, Nancy and Reagan at Amore Designs, for talking me into doing it. Very cute. I'm really liking it. And these are some Prima flowers that were, I think they were like the greenish tones, but I added some of the Dragonfly Glimmer Mist to the tops of them, so that they took on a little bit more of that color. And these are the Fairy Tale Roses from Prima, and a little butterfly that I had left over. There are a lot of scraps in this stack too, a lot of vintage Prima. But these were vintage Prima. These were a vine. They were silver, and I love these little clear leaves. They were also Prima. They were all on the same vine, and I found them on clearance for like $1. I got them at Christmas time, so I'm not quite sure where, but I remember the price tag on it was $1. And then I used Marion's little clip to clip it closed with the little tassel, and I'm probably going to come back and add some more beads and things to this just to give it some interest, but I ran out of jump rings, so I have to go find some of these antique brass jump rings. And on the background, I have a little bird cage, and it's got some patina paint on it, and it's also got some script stamping on it, which I'm not sure if you can even see that in the photo. And then here's a little bird that I painted, and this, of course, is the Tim Holtz bird and the bird cage. So, and then there's a little vintage trinket up here, some seam binding that I glimmer misted with the Rose Tatter Glimmer Mist. So this is my cover, and I just kept this kind of simple. This is old school scrapbooking because it's page protectors, so probably not going to win any design awards, but I just wanted to show for some of the newbies out there, you can make mini albums simple, and these would make cute gifts. So this is the inside cover, and the whole album I think is like 5 1/4 by 6 3/4. So I wanted to cut it out of one sheet of paper. I wanted to bind the whole thing with one sheet of paper, and it was just a hair too small to completely cover. So look at what I did. Genius. I added tissue tape to the edges to tape that down really good, and then I put my cover piece over the top. Probably gonna leave this blank because this is some of my very, very favorite paper, and I just absolutely love the way it looks, so I want to leave it alone since I covered most of it up on the cover. Again, simple designs, because you know this has to kind of lay somewhat flat, but the cool thing is there's jump rings, and I have, you know, I bought a few packs of these so I can keep adding to it, but I wanted to just share. These are little remnants of the Prima bling that I had laying on my desk, so I you know, they're just all cut up into these little small teeny tiny pieces where I use them on projects, and then I end up, you know, with these little pieces left over. So I used them in here and used them like a trail for butterflies. Butterflies cut from the scraps of the paper. This is Prima packaging. The little Prima Eline flowers. Super simple, guys, super simple. Again, just some Prima flowers. Oop, that one got curled up in the page protector. simple design, not fancy at all. This one is kind of got some journal lines on it, so I just kind of left it blank. Again, simple. Mini albums don't have to be extravagant. This one has a little bird cage left over from my Blessings book, a little dollar bin birdie. Again, got flowers. I mean, vintage Prima, guys. I've had this stuff in my stash forever. Look at this. Look at how simple and how cute. Very simple. This is one of those little birds. Again, packaging. A little piece of scrap that I just did some border punching on. Very simple layout. Anyway, there you go, guys. And this is the best part. I love this. Look, whenever I flip this over, this is a little Prima stamp, little Prima packaging again for journal spot. When I flip this over, I want you guys to look at how I lined this up. The binding in the front and the back go together. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you like it, and I will talk to you guys later.